Yeah, we're ready. Is everybody up now? Here. Okay. Okay, all set?
Smile.
You ready?
Everybody smile.
Can you hear me?
Are you ready, Mike?
Okay. Speak from here, honey.
All right, here we go.
Of course we are.
Everybody smile? Come on, smile, Jade. Good evening and welcome to Out TV Atlanta. We have a wonderful show for you tonight. Cassandra's going to start us off with which segment?
Tonight's show, we're going to show you some collections of photographs from Sir Elton John's collection at the High Museum of Chorus of Art.
And Rob?
Well, we're going to be down at the state capitol. You know, the legislature went into session this week, and we're going to be talking about the controversy on the flag. And then we're going to be visiting with Atlanta Pride 2001 coming up in June?
Yeah.
June.
We also talked to Reverend Mel White from Soul Force. Now, Soul Force is an organization that fights against religious violence, and they're based on the teachings of Gandhi and Martin Luther King. And James, what about you?
Tonight we'll be bringing you a one-on-one interview with the famous Lady Chablis. Highlights from our interview with her. Also, we'll be reporting on the Dixie 2001 pageant.
So
Right.
stay tuned. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Let's do some
Where's the
chatter.
light?
Do some chatter.
Light.
Hello.
Oh yeah, let's.
We're
That's
here
your line.
at the
We're at the
Atlanta.
Atlanta Botanical. Yeah.
Where's your box?
Dawn, we're at the Atlanta Botanical Gardens.
Shut up. I'm like,
When you say that, say we'll be bringing you more on what's
it wasn't owned.
events and what's offered here
At the end of the show.
later in the show.
Watch it.
This
Are
is
you
not
taping
part of the
this?
show.
I'm the only one that can do this.
Are you taping this?
He's the producer. We trust him. Was it not
Fondle,
owned?
Fondle.
Was it not owned?
Mike's middle name, Fondle.
You got it.
What day here at the Atlanta Botanical Garden?
We'll be telling you more about the events and what's going on here later on in the show.
Okay.
Say something again to me, honey.
You're looking good.
You're looking good, kids.
Wow, we're back.
We're back.
Chorus of Lights.
Always the actress, Cassandra is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm studying.
All right,
Her nylons too.
let's do it.
Smile.
Everybody ready?
Ready?
Okay. Good evening and welcome to Out TV Atlanta. We're here at the wonderful Atlanta Botanical Gardens for our site, and we have a wonderful show for you tonight, and we're going to be discussing some of the events that are happening here later on in the show. And Cassandra, how are we starting off our show tonight?
Well, tonight you're going to get to see some segments of photographs from Elton John's collection of Chorus of Lights, which is being shown at the High Museum through January 28th.
Nice show.
Great.
Great
Yeah.
show. And we're going to be down at the state capitol. You know, this is the beginning of the Georgia General Assembly this week, and we'll be reporting on the Georgia flag controversy. And then we're going to see Atlanta Pride and their 2001 planning.
We also talked with Reverend Mel White, who's the founder of Soul Force, an organization which fights against religious violence based on the teachings of Gandhi and Martin Luther King. So look forward to that segment.
That should be
Nice.
very interesting.
Neat.
Yeah.
Right.
And
And I'll be bringing you the highlights from our one-on-one report with the famous Lady Chablis. Also, we'll be reporting on the Dixie Bolden Miss 2001 pageant. Lot
Yeah,
to
be a-
see there.
Yeah, it'll be a great show tonight, so please stay tuned.
stay tuned.
Enjoy.
Once more.
I stumbled at the end.
Okay.
You ready, Mike?
Smile.
Good evening and welcome to Out TV Atlanta. We're coming to you from a gorgeous site here at the Atlanta Botanical Gardens, and later in the show we'll be discussing and showing you more of this location. But first of all, Cassandra, what do we have going on in the show?
Well, tonight you're going to get to see some photographs from Sir Elton John's collection of light. It's at the High Museum of Art until January 28th.
I heard it was excellent.
Yes, it is.
And we're going to be going downtown for the beginning of the Georgia Legislature's 40-day session and talking about the flag controversy. And then we're off to Pride 2001 and their June planning.
Great.
We also talked to Reverend Mel White, who's the founder of Soul Force, an organization which fights against religious violence. They're based on the teachings of Gandhi and Martin Luther King, so look forward to that piece.
Nice piece.
And I'll be bringing an exclusive one-on-one report with the famous Lady Chablis. Joey was nice enough to interview her, and she told all about how she became famous and her secret to success. Also, we'll be reporting on the Miss Dixie 2001 pageant held at the Rarity.
Be a great show for
So
everyone
stay
tonight, so
tuned.
stay
Fabulous.
tuned.
Wow!
A new dude.
Oh God, that's our next show.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Honey, I went back. I couldn't take that. My blonde ambition tour is over.
Okay, can you not move your chin?
Is that good?
Monica's hair these days is mostly an undo. rather than
Give him a
undo.
sound.
Sure.
Hello,
Can you
hello,
hear me?
hello.
That sound much better?
Yeah, it's better, but you know, now it's still behind you, so I still need everybody to speak up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try.
Me too.
All right.
Remember,
Collection of
Win.
lights.
Here,
Circa
yeah.
Johns.
Woo! Brr.
All
Talking
right,
here
guys, let's do
again.
it. This is
I got
now
it.
let's flow together.
And
be a
little excited here.
Let's be excited. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay, everybody ready?
Pumped.
Right.
I'm ready.
Good evening and welcome to Out TV Atlanta. We're coming to you from a wonderful location here at the Atlanta Botanical Gardens, which we'll be previewing a little bit more about this location later on the show. But starting off, Cassandra, where are we going?
Well, we have a show tonight on the photography of Sir Elton John at the. Sorry.
The wind.
The wind.
The wind.
Blame it on the wind.
Where are you going to get it now?
Oh, we need the guards.
What is that?
Oops,
I'll get it.
sorry.
Don't move. Somebody held it right here.
I could do that.
What are you
Check,
doing?
check, 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 check.
Hey, Mike, you want them to hold it right here?
What, hold
The mic?
Well, you know, actually,
Well, why don't I talk into
actually, you can, you can hold it like that, and then when she talks, you
No.
Zoom in on her.
Let's
can. I don't see her.
try it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. y'all.
Okay, yeah.
Y'all.
Is that fine? Speak
And
up.
it's for photos, right?
Collection of light.
No.
Course of light.
Chorus
Course
of
of
light.
Chorus of light. I said collection, right?
collection
His
of
collection.
Course.
It's part out of his collection.
I'm not showing you my stuff anymore. I'm just gonna go with it.
You're a smart girl.
I can see changes and always at the last minute.
All right,
Okay,
we ready?
Ready.
Everybody smiling?
Wait.
Turn on the camera, Mike.
Can you hear me?
Course of light.
We use the whole
Sun's
tape.
going down, it's little- Okay, let's do it.
All right. Good evening and welcome to Out TV Atlanta. We're coming to you from this wonderful location at the Atlanta Botanical Gardens, which we'll be previewing more of later on in the show. But Cassandra, where are we starting out at?
Well, tonight we're at the High Museum, a collection of Sir Elton John's Chorus of Lights. His photography is being shown there until January 28th.
And we're going to be going downtown to the state capitol for the opening of the Georgia General Assembly and a look at the controversy on the Georgia flag. And then we'll be with the Pride 2001 committee about what's going to happen in June.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
We also visit Reverend Mel White. He's the founder of Soul Force, an organization that fights for religious freedom. Or something like that.
He's fighting.
You know what? Can you pick it up with me and I'll edit myself in?
No, I think you have to start over.
No, really, I'm going to edit this thing to pieces. There's going to be scenes of the whole thing in here. It won't just be us.
Okay.
So take it from Joey.
So take it from Joey.
Yeah. I can do it.
He can do it.
I can do it.
He's all over it.
Take it from me. Give me the
We're pumped,
finger.
We're fierce.
All right. do
Okay.
it.
We'll also visit with Reverend Mel White, the founder of Soul Force, an organization that fights for religious freedom and against religious violence. Good grief. You know what? I have an old take of me doing that, actually.
But you're gonna have something totally different.
Once more.
No, y'all do it together again. I think.
All right.
Yeah, it flows better if we do it
Flows better,
together,
Cassandra.
yeah.
All right. Reverend Mel White,
Okay.
All right.
founder of Soul
Okay,
Force.
it's not even
Bring
bringing
me to
you.
Rob Mark. Give me some. Give me something.
Like what?
Force of light.
Well, see, it's
Chorus
just
of
a-
light.
Okay.
Feel it.
Chorus of light.
At the
There we
high.
go.
Chorus
Let
of
it
light.
out.
At the high.
All right, come on, Don. Give it to me.
Let's
All right, you ready?
Come on,
Smile.
guys. Here we go. Let's do this thing.
All right.
do it. Rolling.
Good evening and welcome to Out TV Atlanta. We're here at a wonderful site with the Atlanta Botanical Gardens and we're going to be, see now I'm going to mess up here. All right. Hey, that was my first. I've been doing pretty good here.
You've been wonderful.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Are we ready?
Smile.
Smile.
Good evening and welcome to Out TV Atlanta. We're here at this wonderful site with the Atlanta Botanical Gardens and later in the show we'll be previewing this location and other events that are happening here. But first off, Cassandra, what are we starting off with?
Well, tonight you're going to see a collection of Sir Elton John's Chorus of Lights. It's at the High Museum until January 28th, so make sure that you stop by and
I heard it was
check it out.
excellent show.
Yeah, it
Photo
is.
Wow.
exhibit.
Yeah.
And we're going to be going downtown to the state capitol for the opening of the Georgia General Assembly and a look at the Georgia state flag controversy. And then we'll be visiting with the Atlanta Pride Committee and their 2001 planning
Yeah, that was nice.
for June.
We also see Reverend Mel White. He's the founder of Soul Force, an organization that fights against religious violence, and they're based on the teachings of Gandhi and Martin Luther King. So
Neat.
look forward.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
James?
And we'll be bringing you an interview with the famous Lady Chablis. Also, a highlight of the Dixie 2001 Miss Dixie pageant held at the Rarity.
All right. Well,
So
please
stay
stay
tuned.
tuned for our
Fun.
show.
Great show.
Who's going to go in her shirt?
So that's okay. It's been a while.
Rearrange me.
I'm going to
So
say
to
this at
speak.
the end.
Check this out.
Trials and tribulations. 26.
If you unbutton that, the whole skirt's going to fall down.
Water going to be loud, Rob?
Because it's a wraparound skirt.
Jerry, this is a fundraiser. This is for the card.
I think he's taping this one, guys. So.
Sure he is.
Good.
I'm sure he's good.
Everybody know what they're going to say.
Yep.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to wave. Look.
Look pretty.
That's my word.
You trying to look masculine?
Rare,
Sound check.
rare,
Sound check. Sound check.
rare tropical species orchids.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
You got everybody?
Testing. Rare tropical species orchids. That's our show for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Come down to the Atlanta Botanical Gardens and see their wonderful exhibit on rare tropical species orchids. It's a great event. There's lots of other events here that'll happen throughout the year. Rob, what else is going to be here?
Well, are we rolling or are we starting again?
Yeah.
Yes.
On in just to make sure I'm.
Okay,
got the-
here, there, and what are you doing?
I'm doing the educational
What?
Okay.
educational classes.
Martin Luther King guy.
We're
Who's
doing
going
that-
to Martin Luther King?
Yeah.
Sandra.
both-
Doing my-
Yeah,
both
actually,
of
I'm going to
Oh.
say what a wonderful visit we've had here at Botanical Gardens. There's a great exhibit on rare tropical species orchids. Can you jump in?
Right, I'll say. And the first major fundraiser for the Botanical Gardens is on January the 27th, and it's an auction and dinner dance, and it's called Trials and Tribulation. Tribulation.
Tribulations.
No, it's Jubilations. I knew it was
Two?
wrong. Jubilations. I'm sorry. No,
And
we'll
then
get
I'll
it
say,
right.
and then I'll say there's some wonderful educational courses here for adults and children, from pruning to water gardening.
Yeah.
You do water gardening, right? Water gardening? Yeah, is that what you had in that brochure?
I know we've got pruning, rose pruning, and basic botany.
Okay, that's
Basic
fine. That's
botany.
fine. Basic botany's fine. I'll use that. Thank you.
Basic botany for gardeners.
All right, let's take
And then I'll go. So it's you, Rob, then me.
Because you're not looking at yours, so I don't want to look at mine. I thought we were going to be looking at them.
We can look at them. You want me to look at it?
Okay.
Yeah. You,
Oh, because I need the phone number. Yeah. All right, we need to go back to you from me, and then I'll give the phone number, and then who? Dawn.
Okay, so who am I after then? You?
Sandra.
After the phone number.
Okay.
a look.
And what's James doing?
James is just sort
I'm
of hanging
standing,
around.
I'm standing.
We're going to throw him
Smiling,
in the
looking
fountain.
good? Okay. All
I'm
right.
absolutely still.
okay. That's our show for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Come down to the Atlanta Botanical Gardens. It's a wonderful place. Right now they have an exhibit on rare tropical species orchids. It's an excellent exhibit. There's some other things that are going on here too throughout the year.
The first major fundraiser for the year is on January the 27th here at the Botanical Gardens. It's an auction and dinner dance, and it's called Trials and Jubilations.
Also, February 21st to the 25th, if you're a gardening person, you should come down to this because they're having a show at the Atlanta Exposition Center. Bring down your flowers and let your green thumb show.
Good, good. And if you need more information about the Atlanta Botanical Gardens, you dial 404-876-5859, and we're showing that right at the bottom of the screen right now, so look for it.
And they also have some wonderful educational courses for adults and children.
What?
From pruning to law!
It's the Army.
You did so good.
After I do the educational stuff.
I'm going to say, come join us to celebrate the life of
Oh,
Martin
for
Luther
Martin
King
Luther
on
King. Okay,
Monday.
great. Okay.
Like somebody say, join us every
James.
That'll be my line.
What was that?
That's James. James, that's your line.
What
Oh my
is
God, I
it?
have a line? Okay.
So that's it.
Join us.
Join us every night at 8:30 on AT&T Broadband.
So that would be
Let me
the
say
end.
good night.
Good. Okay.
Good night, John Boy.
We could do that. Come on.
Okay, 1, 2,
And keep on
3, 4.
talking. So who's
That's
that?
our show for this evening. Thanks for joining us. We had a great time here at the Atlanta Botanical Gardens. Come down and see the exhibit right now. It's rare species orchids. You can't see it anywhere else in the country.
They're beautiful.
And the Botanical Gardens' first fundraiser of the year is on January the 27th, and it's an auction and dinner dance, and it's called Trials and Jubilations.
Also, February 21st to the 25th is the largest exhibition in the South, show at Atlanta Exposition Center. Bring out your flowers, show everyone your green thumb. Even if you have a potted plant, roses, come on out and show us what you got.
And if you
fun.
need more information about the Botanical Gardens, call 404-876-5859.
They also have some wonderful educational courses here for adults and children, from pruning to basic botany for gardeners.
Neat.
Please join us on Monday in celebrating the life of Martin Luther King. We will be marching in the parade right across the street from the Macy's building. So join us out there, and we're going to have a great time.
And remember, Monday is not a day off, it's a day on.
Day on.
Wow. That's our show tonight. Be sure and join us every Thursday night at 8:30.
Good night, everybody.
So we'll see you.
night.
Good night.
So how was that?
I think.
Well, I think
don't
you
know about
turned away from the
tractor.
camera
Oh
too
wait,
fast.
no. He
That's
says he
okay.
wants us to
That's
talk
all right.
after that.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, just get that out for her.
Yeah,
And we'll kill her later.
I got it now.
Are you ready?
That's our show for this evening. Thanks for joining us. We had a great time at the Atlanta Botanical Gardens. Please come down and see their exhibit on rare tropical species orchids. You can't see it anywhere else in the country.
They're beautiful.
And the garden's first fundraiser of the year is on January the 27th here at the Botanical Gardens, and it's an auction and dinner dance, and it's called Trials and Jubilations.
Very nice.
Also, February 21st to 25th is the largest exhibition in the South, Southeastern Flower Show. Bring your flowers down, bring your roses down, show your neighbors what you have and what you can do with your flowers with that green thumb. So come on down for that.
They also have some wonderful educational courses here for adults and children, ranging from pruning to botany basics for gardeners. So come on and try to take some classes.
And for information on all the events here at the Atlanta Botanical Gardens, please dial 404-876-5859.
Join us on Monday when we celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King, his life. We're going to be in the parade. We'll be right across the street from the Macy's building. I think the parade starts around 1 o'clock. Call the Georgia Equality Project to find out exactly when. And we'll have a great time there.
That'd
That's
be
right.
great, yeah.
And remember, Monday is not a day off, it's a day on.
Day on.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
That's our
We'll
show
see you.
tonight.
Good night.
Did you see the frogs that they
my
had?
God.
You know that there's a new building going
was
up back
touching
here, a
my
new
body.
conservatory.
Sure.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice.
Neat.
Kick
You
your
know-
butt.
We'll come back here.
I didn't.
I did not.
Out TV Atlanta, the new gay community voice of Atlanta television. Every Thursday night, a 30-minute look at Atlanta's gay and gay-friendly communities. An alternative news forum with honest stories of gay men and women. Out TV Atlanta, connecting Atlanta's gay community with pride.
Here at Oscars, once again, reporting on the nightlife here in Atlanta. We're going to talk to a few people here, find out why they like Oscars, and just what's so hot in bringing all these people out here on a Friday night. Okay. And look what just turned up. Now, tell us about your name. Is it Dollar Bill or Dollar Bill?
Dinero bill, dollar bill.
Okay, in America, that means we don't know. Ooh! Once again, we're here at Oscars, bringing all of it. Look at this. We've tied in fashion. Get a load of this outfit. Honey, are you old enough to be in here?
Yes.
Who does your teeth? Look how white they are.
Thank you.
She's wrecked. She's wrecked. Okay, moving on. Justin, tell us why you like Oscars.
Oh, I love Oscars. It's my first time here.
Really?
Yes.
A virgin tonight. You've heard it right here, honey. What time is it? Can you hold out till 12?
Oh, absolutely.
You are so cute, honey. Just walk around for us. Do a little turn for us. Boys, what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? He can work with us. He can work with us. Nice meeting you, Justin.
My pleasure.
Ooh, the catch of the day, the soup of the day, the filet mignon. Michael, here at Oscars tonight. Michael, why are you here tonight?
Oh, I love it. Great drinks, party, a lot of fun. It's a terrific place.
We're here with Gary at Oscars, and he said that VJing is very important. You got to have rhythm. I got rhythm. Microphone, check 1, 2, 3. I got a microphone. Camera, not necessary. And he said something about all these buttons right here. Gary, what do I need to do? What are we doing here?
Anything you want.
Oh, we want Madonna. We want Madonna. Play a Madonna song for us. Show us how to do it.
Madonna coming up. One moment.
Okay, do you want me to do it? Okay, everybody. Work, 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 work. What a wonderful segment. As always, we promise we bring you the hot Atlanta nightlife. I mean, I'm right here in the VJ booth. How hot is that? That is so cool. Catch us next time at Burkhart's. James Martinez signing off, Out TV Atlanta. Sayonara. You know Mr. Kors, he's very sleek, firm, light. Mr. Kors, how do you keep that firm body? Well, I think you just said that he's just born that way, honey. We all have it. We all have it, honey. So this segment of Out TV Tonight is brought to you by Coors Light, bringing you the gay community, reporting on things, helping to make a difference here in the gay community here in Atlanta. Now, we're going to be interviewing people tonight. Tonight's question is, boxers or briefs? Here in Atlanta, we promised you last time, boxers or briefs. Who is our first contestant? Hi, and welcome to another episode of Out and About Atlanta TV. We're here covering the Smash It tennis tournament with Billie Jean King and the famous Sir Elton John. Now, we were walking around the venue. We were saying, what is so fabulous about this Phillips Arena? And look what we stumbled across. Could you say absolute? I thought that was too cool, so we just had to come get a shot of this.
The Dixie Bowling League is a wonderful group of people who not only have a blast bowling, but also make a huge difference in our community by being a well-organized fundraising association. This year's annual Miss Dixie pageant was held at the Other Side Plus, where a few hundred people gathered to crown Miss Dixie 2001.
Well, tell me a little bit about the tournament and what you guys do besides bowl, because I know you have a great time doing that, but you also raise a lot of money for a lot of different causes, and that's part of what this night is about, right?
Part of it, yes. One, I guess, is we do some charity work. One, we have an AIDS walk team. We also do charity work for Child Kind, which is in December. We have a no-tap tournament. and then we raise money for the Heart Association in February.
What are we going to see tonight? I know that there are different competitions. There are about 5 contestants.
5 contestants. This is one of our biggest events of the year. We have 2 other events, but this is the actual Miss Dixie event, where it is a formal drag contest.
And then Clive was telling me that Miss Dixie has a few obligations. She has to make appearances throughout the year.
We have our next benefit is going to be the Friends Universe, which is a camp drag pageant, which that's one of the events that she also has to perform in. We have Dixie Does Drag, which is our last fundraiser of the year before the tournament in Easter weekend. She also performs at the tournament itself. That she will probably do the one drawing tickets for the raffle 50-50. Then in the next year for the welcome back party for the new bowling season, that she also must be there as well. And then this is Miss Gala, who is our Dixie 2000 pageant winner. She will be the outgoing. So she perform the opening number and also the closing number as well.
And we should let everybody know that this is not camp drag. This is the real thing.
Glamour drag. This is true.
Glamour drag. This takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of energy. Because I did it once and it took about all day to get dressed up.
Oh, they've been working on this now for about 3 months and building their costumes, their stages, and the whole 9 yards. They really go for the gold here.
Well, great. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you
so much.
We appreciate it.
Thank you. Cool.
Thank you so much. This is the famous Kitty LaClaw, honey.
Hi guys, welcome to Burkhart's. It is so great to have you here.
Oh my God, the heart and soul of Burkhart's right here before. Mary, what do you do here, baby?
I'm the owner, and my husband owns it. He works the daytime, I work the nighttime, and we try to make it a comfortable place where people can have a lot of fun.
Now, Mary, could you please clear up a rumor for me? Now, I'm not one to call out dirt here on Out TV Atlanta, but I've heard that your husband maybe feels comfortable in some somewhat pumps at times.
He does dress up as Kate Smith sometimes and says, "God bless America."
Girl, you've heard it right here, honey. Out TV has brought you all the dirt. We're here at Out TV Atlanta Live. Now, we promise you to bring you behind the scene, club scenes, what's going on, everything else. Now, here we are at Burkhart's. We've just had a wonderful interview with many spectacular people and everything. Who are you? She don't speak. Anyway, now we're here. I'm fixing to go into the office. I heard about this. I'm going to check it out right now. Now, I've heard, rumor tells me, oh, security, police, honey. Out TV Atlanta, move. Out TV Atlanta, honey, move. Now, I've heard that Palmer has a little secret that not too many people in Atlanta have. Boys, what have I told y'all about that? Back to me. I've heard that Palmer has a little secret here now in Atlanta. Now, not too many people know about this, so here we go. Oh my God, look at these. Oh my God, wait, shh, we're gonna try one on. Shh. Oh my God, shh. Now, I've heard that Palmer has actually performed in these shoes. So, you know what? We're in Palmer shoes for a day. So, I'm going to put this on real quick. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Mary, honey, you back here? What?
Oh, my God, the Kitty LaClaw, girl. Shh.
Those are Palmer's. Get out of there.
Please don't tell her, girl. Please don't tell her. Don't tell her.
Well, you know, actually,
Oh,
girl.
What do you think? Am I wearing the right color stockings? Well, let me try one more.
The other one. I'll see
Okay.
if it fits.
Here we go.
Not bad looking in these.
I'm trying to be gentle.
Girl, get your big foot out of them shoes.
Oh! Oh, sorry, I beat her. Okay. Shh, here we go. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down.
Oh my God, you singing.
Oh my God, Kitty, come here.
What do you feel like, honey?
Oh
What do you feel like?
Suddenly, I feel a tingling sensation coming over me. Oh,
You look kind of good in those.
I feel very dainty.
Have you ever done drag before?
Shh, not on camera. What do you think?
I know you fit pretty well in those.
Oh my God,
Can
suddenly
you
I feel
walk?
dainty. Okay. The walk.
Just a little bit.
Hey, shh, boys, give me some room. Move. Okay, here we go.
Go on.
Hold the mic, Kitty.
Go on, Queen. Thank you, darling. You'll never get this back. Girl, look at you. I think Palmer may have a new competition out here.
Oh, I've never done this before. I've only read about it on the internet.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Well, you see, it just goes to show we told you we'd bring you all the nightlife here in Atlanta. Now, this is something unexpected, surprise, very unexpected.
I can't believe you were in Palmer's drawer over here.
You know what? I wanted to be in his shoes for a day.
You're going to get us in trouble. We are going to be in trouble. Palmer's going to come in. I'm going to be fired. It's going to be horrible.
That's okay, honey. I have a TV camera.
Oh, God.
We'll put you on the road, honey. We have sponsors. Don't worry about that.
Oh, good.
Well, sign
Hey,
off
go
with
ahead and wear 'em.
Sign off with me, Kitty.
Okay, honey.
James Martinez, action reporter here, Out TV Atlanta, and Kitty the Claw and her breast. Signing off for this segment of Burkhart's Live.
Thank y'all. Good night.
See ya! Oh my God! You know, Brian, I want to be a DJ one day. Folks, be sure and catch my show next week when we reveal even more dirt. No, it's not just dirt, honey. You can call it dirt, but we call it news, honey. Tune in next week. We go behind colors. Another little spot tucked away here in Atlanta, honey. Now, we went there and we asked the people, boxers or brief, and I was not prepared for the response. Let me tell you, honey, these men were lined up to show us what they got, honey. James Martinez, Roman Reporter, signing out.
Hello, my name's Leanne Reed, and I'd like to welcome you to Out TV Atlanta. We're a locally based news program that focuses on the Atlanta gay, lesbian, and gay-friendly community.
We need a forum, this forum, to share out ideas on self-esteem, pride, and empowerment. Whether you're a gay man, a lesbian, a bisexual, a transgendered person, a gay-friendly individual, or the casual viewer, this is your show.
That's not in the room in American society for discrimination.
Glad to be here to talk with you as Georgia taxpayers and Georgia citizens who just happen to be gay and lesbian citizens of the state of Georgia.
We come out of a great trail of tears, a great battle for justice.
Campaign is the national advocacy organization for gay and lesbian causes.
And what's the last time somebody can register in order to vote in November?
We use books and reading to close the book on hate.
Now, since then, my teammates embraced me and take me in, and they don't care that I'm a lesbian.
But it was certainly a different and scary idea compared to what most congregations were doing.
It's very satisfying work. You know, women really, really have a great spot here.
And I wanted to change that, to make a difference.
So that anybody who's quoting the Bible to condemn homosexuality, just an educated person, they should be embarrassed. And made the point that the category sodomy doesn't make any sense.
How many more games do you have?
We have about 6 more regular season games.
And then Piedmont Park is where you practice every Saturday?
Yeah, every Saturday we practice at Piedmont Park, 1 o'clock, directly in front of the mill.
We're going to watch about 125 people play golf today.
We sure are.
Oh! Atlanta Volleyball, a co-ed organization begun in the 1980s, now has 150 area members.
Pan, we'll use a smaller whisk. And you stir your flour into your butter.
As far as appetizers go, I would definitely have to say the Vidalia onion pie. I'm a sucker for blue cheese every time. Garnished with some fresh parsley, a big old slice of a big red tomato.
Okay. It's New Orleans.
Can you hear me?
New Orleans, it's New Orleans.
Hi, welcome
how's the sound? Okay? Okay.
Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Out TV Atlanta. You are watching New Orleans Mardi Gras 2001. Very exciting. Lots of people there, lots of things.
Yeah, you were there, but I wasn't.
I was there, got lots of beads.
Drop some?
You know you have to drop something to get some beads.
Drop anything else?
No, I didn't see beads that good. Drop to my knees? No. Oops.
Okay. What's on tonight's show?
Tonight we've got a wide variety of topics for you. We're going to start out with a party from the Atlanta Games Incorporated and Team Atlanta. It's their pre-registration party for the 2002 Sydney Gay Games.
What's the matter? Why don't you come in tight? Why don't you come shoot it from right here?
The light's too harsh, isn't it? There's too much shadow, too much shade. Yeah.
You just want.
Are you happy now with this set? Yes. Thank you.
It looks good. Joey's really happy.
I'm not completely happy, but I'm
not completely happy either, but I tell you, if we had a different color on the wall, the monitor looks superb. You know, and if you were talking and we're here at so-and-so and it was going on, it'd be great, you know. All right, let's do it.
Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Out TV Atlanta. You're watching scenes from Mardi Gras 2001 in New Orleans, and I was there.
You were there and I wasn't.
Yeah, I had a great time.
How do you figure that?
Well, I caught some beads for you, but you know what you have to do to get them.
You drop a few.
Right.
Were there some nice people there?
Yeah, there were some nice people, some great costumes. We're going to be showing scenes of that throughout the show this evening, so we hope everyone will enjoy that.
What's our first segment?
Well, the first segment is a pre-registration party that the Team Atlanta and the Atlanta Gay Games put on for the 2002 Sydney.
2006.
No, it's actually the 2002.
Oh, so the 2002 game.
Yeah, they're registering the athletes.
Oh, for the athletes going to that.
Right. There's all sorts of events. There's ballroom dancing. There's swimming. There's rowing. All sorts of things.
So this is not the 2006 committee. This is another group.
Right. This is another group. Just getting ready for the registration, bringing awareness for the games.
Let's take a look.
What the hell happened there?
It moved.
Well, it's on it.
What triggered it?
It's on a timer. It's got X amount of time.
Well, we'll never get through it then.
Well, it's been on for a while. We'll get through that. We'll get through that one. Right.
No, can't.
Well, it's
no.
dark enough.
No, it's way. Oh, it's too dark.
It's
too dark?
it doesn't make any.
Now you really see everything.
Well, it doesn't make any sense either.
Do that little forward slow thing.
What about that?
Well, it just looks
Why
like
don't
a
we
huge
get back to the
eye.
one we just had? We
It's-
were happy
it's
with
coming
it.
up.
Why are we changing?
All right, I'm trying.
He's
It's
looking
hard
for
to
it.
stop,
Jesus.
son of a bitch.
I'm glad I don't sit at a committee with you two.
It's difficult to make the motherfucker stop exactly right. Okay, I gotta back it up.
Do we want to just quickly say what else is going to be on the show? Just briefly, like we've got a lot on the show for you tonight. There's women's flag football. There's a media coverage piece. There's opera. Lots of things. We're going to start out with so and so.
All right. That's just sort of one word, one-liners.
Mm-hmm.
Sports, opera, da-da-da-da-da.
Sports, opera, media coverage,
Queer stock.
queer stuff.
All right, guys, here we go. All right, let's do it.
Okay, roll it.
I'm rolling.
Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Out TV Atlanta. You're watching some scenes from New Orleans, Mardi Gras 2001. I was there, had a great time.
And I wasn't.
It's really a gay-friendly place. I don't know if you've ever been to New Orleans, but...
On Mardi Gras, it's gay-friendly?
It is gay-friendly.
What is that redundant?
How can it not be?
That's absolutely redundant. It's the queerest thing in the world.
Well, there's a lot of straight people there, but they hang
I
around
know.
with us and have a good time. So
And-
we'll be showing some scenes of that later on through the show, so you'll enjoy that.
And what else tonight?
Well, we've got lots of pieces on the show this evening. We've got an opera piece, we've got some sports, we've got some media coverage that
Queer
you
stock.
did for us, queer stock. But we're going to start out with the Atlanta Games Incorporated and Team Atlanta. They do a pre-registration party for the 2002 Gay Games, which are going to be in Sydney, Australia. So here it is. Enjoy.
Let's take a look. All right. Then we come back. Well, Joey, that was interesting about the Gay Games 2002.
Great people. They're going to have a lot of people sign up. I think you can still register for that until October.
Good.
So
and the
What's coming
group
up?
that's doing 2006 is still around, so people should look for that too.
Yes. That's the Atlanta Games Incorporated. So
Right.
we'll be doing some more segments on them. What's next?
Well, we're going to go back to Creating Change, a great conference, and Hal Kuden, who's a New York psychologist, and talking about men growing older, and he calls them golden men, and also some few media tips. All right. Hey, Joey, that was interesting about the Games 2002.
Yeah, it was. Hopefully they'll have a lot of people register. They can register through October of this year, I believe. So just keep watching Out TV Atlanta, and we'll let you know if
And
you're
what about
interested.
the 2006 Games?
That's the Atlanta Games Incorporated that are working on that, and I think they're waiting for June to hear something back from their bid,
Oh,
but
good.
hopefully we'll get it.
Good.
What's coming up?
Well, we're going back to Creating Change, that great conference we saw downtown, and Hal Kuden, the New York psychologist, talking about golden men, how men age, and what they do about it. We're also going to get some media tips from, among other people, Chris Crane from Southern Voice. So let's take a look. It's all right?
Okay.
Then what? Then we do Schubert. Billboard Schubert
Billboard
comes up. Then
Schubert.
we're back with what?
You're
going to do
come
sports.
back with sports.
You want to do both of those, or go sports and then back to opera, or do them in a row?
Let's do them together and be
Okay.
done with it.
Good. Okay. Do we need to come out, anything about Schubert that we need to note? Maybe we should say
What's
something
going on
about
with
Gay
the Gay
Financial
Financial
Network. What
Network?
is Gay, yeah. Let me just say that. What is the Gay Financial Network?
Oh, great. Now I have to say what it is.
Okay, well.
Well, it's just that-
Well, let's just
It's
say,
an all-
yeah, let's just say watch for GFN at the Gay Financial Network on the
Online.
web. And it's
GFN.com.
good. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, we're back, and that was Mr. Schubert.
Yeah, great guy. He's got a great company, the Gay Financial Network. It's a .com company, but they do...
Look for GFN
Yeah,
on the web.
GFN.com.
Lots of great news. In fact, we picked some up for our website.
current news, current gay and lesbian news on there.
You got some sports for us tonight?
Yeah, we have the Georgia Women's Flag Football League, and you'll see some more of that, and also the Hotlanta Volleyball.
Volleyball. I covered that one.
Right.
That was neat.
And then you and Don also went somewhere.
Don Wood and I went to the opera, and as a preview to the 2001 opera season, which is just beginning, we went back to see a production of the love story, the dramatic love story of Turandot. So
And that's Puccini, isn't it?
Puccini, and this the important.
Okay, now
You just got Queer Stock, and
that's at the end. So let's
you
just
just
say
want to billboard that?
I'm billboarding it.
We'll just billboard that, and then we just come back from the closing.
Mhm.
Good. So we want to talk about New York pieces. Yeah, the 2001 Gay Business and Entertainment Expo in New York. We're covering. Yeah, good.
I'll lead you into that.
You leave it there. That's all right. Can you read that?
Yeah.
Leave that. It's good.
Yeah.
All right, wait a second.
Is this Queer Stock? Is that where she talks about being queer and she uses all that queer stuff? Is that where the interview says that?
Yes.
Good. Yeah, good. Maybe
Okay, good, guys.
Victoria Roberts is a great singer-songwriter, and I believe she's the producer of Queer Stock. She's the one that got that started, and that's every year.
You know, she says we shouldn't be embarrassed about being called queer, and I support that. I've never worried about that term.
Right.
Let's
No,
just
she
embrace.
you into
That's
you're
what
going
I-
out of town.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Victoria Roberts is a great singer. Wait a minute, let me start that again. Wow, Victoria Roberts, thanks for that piece. She's a great singer-songwriter. I think she's the producer. She started Queer Stock, and that's every year in the fall.
She is great about that term queer. I've always thought it was some term that we should embrace. The straights use it about us, but let's just embrace it. You know, James Baldwin used the word, the N-word. He said, the N-word is not me. It's you because you use it.
Yeah.
And so it is with queer. But I embrace it.
Yeah, it is. Well, next week you're going out of town doing some reporting.
We are going to the
abroad.
2001 Gay Business and Entertainment Network in network. Yeah, we are. Once again.
Okay. You got me with the whole N-word. I wasn't sure where to go with that. I was like, okay, anyway, moving on. All right. Victoria Roberts. Wait a minute. Sorry.
Wait a minute, now this thing's gonna start up again or stop. Can you turn the volume down on that television all the way down?
You going to try to play it?
Well, if it starts, then we'll just let it, it'll just
Let it
be,
roll.
It'll just be our opening rolling.
Uh-huh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna take it back to the beginning.
That's good. That's good. Let it roll, because we're going out anyhow.
That's right. So let me just, start it back.
I like this pattern. This is very
Let me tell
good.
you, it looks good. If we could just get our lighting in the background, the monitor works real well. If we time it where you say,
Right.
this.
I
it
think
looks so good.
we were just talking about how we position, though, that we don't have to talk about each segment, and we can billboard some, which there's nice billboards, and then we talk about others. I think that's a nice balance.
Yes, I do too. I think so too. Come on, damn thing. Okay, it's just about to start. And I'll stop it, and then you guys can start. I'll just hit it.
Hit it. Well, I guess my sister didn't come to lunch. They had a whole bunch. She was with the girls. They were going to do a bunch of stuff out at Phipps, and they were at the Perimeter Expo and all that. The other expo. The Home Depot Expo. Out. Ooh, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
guys, let's do it.
Victoria Roberts. Wait a minute. Well, that's our show for this evening. Thanks for watching. Victoria Roberts is an excellent singer-songwriter, and I believe she's a producer. She designed Queer Stock. It's a yearly event, and I think you can do a computer search for the word Queer Stock and find.
Right, and she very honestly talks about the word queer, not to be embarrassed about it. It can be an empowering word for us because of what we're known as. The black author James Baldwin said, when people use the N-word, he said, no, that's your word, not mine. you're the and not me.
Right.
So it is.
Yeah. Well, what's coming up for us next week? You're going out of town.
We're taking the train to Washington and New York, and you'll be seeing some segments on gay destinations of New York and Washington, D.C.
The train's cool. Amtrak's cool.
But we're going to New York for the 2001 Gay Business and Entertainment Expo. This is the big 18,000 gay folks coming together with all their businesses. It's really neat.
It's a worldwide event, isn't it?
18 countries are coming together, and it just proves how far we've come in the gay life that we've now got this huge business and entertainment conference.
Great.
And they got two of them, one on the East Coast and one on the West Coast. Neat.
We'll look forward to that.
Yeah, it'll be a great piece. So we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Have a good week.